Man, I keep going back and forth, either liking it with the background sound drop of that music and that bass, or and I kind of do kind of the bluesy kind, but no, that was never my time. So what's with the struggle? You know what I mean? The struggle we always seem to feel, the overwhelming grasp of what is to come. We can see it in our mind's eyes. But to achieve what we want, we have to struggle. To maintain the insanity that comes from our overactive brains, telling us to hold tight, we'll be all right. We have to keep telling ourselves this day in and day out. Not quite sure we are actually telling ourselves the truth. Because while we say we can make it through, it might be not, maybe not true. So we leave it to faith. We leave it to the universe, because what is right and wrong is wrong. It is a song I preach on a daily basis. It is my sermon that the souls are born with the ability of good and evil. They are born with kindness. It is us as parents to teach and nurture our needs in the right and wrongs. Sometimes over time, or even throughout our lives, something not quite right gets in and gives to the blackness of one's soul. I can't explain it. I don't know why people do the things they do. Why people do the things they shouldn't do or take the wrong way. Our decisions in life affect our path. Our free will can set into motion the cascades of what is to come. We all try to live every day, struggling to hold our breath, to not fear the reaper, to reap what we sow, to give in, to give up, to grow. It's hard every day. Every day is a fight for our lives. We try to do good. We try to see the beauty within. Sometimes, not so easy to do when our negativity sets in. It sits in our mind churning like, what the fuck did I ever do to get the raw end of the deal here? Maybe it wasn't you. Maybe it's because you feel too much. Maybe it's a greater power at work telling you to take a break, take a step back, and look at it in a different way. Maybe it's the people you choose that wear you down. Take a look around. What do you see? Is it your life, what you thought it to be? Your choices brought you here. Maybe not all yours, but by putting the blame on someone else is not going to lessen the burden. It's not going to take away your shame. Your biggest regret is not doing what you know is right to heal. We can't fix others by breaking ourselves. That route has too many potholes to even try to drive. Sometimes the best thing to do when overwhelmed with everything inside is to hit your knees and say, I tried, but I'm leaving this one up to you. We only can take so much. The older I get, the more I forget this. I forget who I am most of the time because, you see, I'm not as strong as I used to be. Choices and fate brought me to this place. A year ago, I was a revolution, ready to make my way. I fought my demons. I slayed the dragon, only to find out that the dragon was what kept me going. Was it wrong for me to run? Maybe. But these choices we live by, these choices to come back to that place I left, was probably the last straw that broke the monkey's back. The other was the accident that took my life hostage. I still wonder if why I didn't die on that road that was supposed to lead me home. Because of someone else's choices, I have become something I never thought I'd be. A recluse, too scared to leave my home, too ashamed for anyone to see my scars that broke me. All I'm trying to say, a long, drawn-out version of events, I know, to get to the other side with me. I have to explain it in detail. What brought me here to say this is my way. Just understand and listen to me when I say, you have to take your life in your own hands. You have to be the one to stand up and shout and let it be known that this life is your own. You have to see your gift in this world, what you were made for. It may take a while. You have time, believe me. You have the right to choose. Do not let the choices of others break your will to be whatever you choose to be. We all have a light to share. But first, we have to put aside the nonsense and look down deep inside to see all our possibilities. I don't know about you, but at 38, I'm tired of being what everyone around me wants to be. I want to be and see the lights inside of me.